Well, good evening, my viewers, subscribers. Welcome back to another Eminem TV, yes, video. And in this evening's video, my viewers, subscribers, Triple X is cross, yes. Triple X, my viewers and subscribers, is angry and miserable at the government. For what? My viewers, I do not know, because I perceive that Triple X is expecting a perfection, that this government is going to be a perfect government in 9 years. And my view is not even 9 years. When you rule out the 2.5 years, actually, the 2.5 years to COVID, my viewers, that was a significant moment, in the world. But my viewers, you're going to be hearing at this time from Triple X as he went after the government with brute force. Yes? But him now going to escape tonight still. Anyway, make a hear, look at him.
A fool the dog take off a bro. Every time a house bill, him take him time, left up a God knows, a office of the Prime Minister, drive go everywhere in the country. If he just stand up in front of, he get a picture in front of the house that we might give it. And I post it on social, and the people them was so.
But Triple X, see I beat the government now. And I say, because the Prime Minister, remember Triple X, these houses that the Prime Minister um with the taxpayers' money is giving out, Triple X is not what Porsche and PJ used to give out, Yes? Then they look at both house, Triple X, that Porsche and um the former other Prime Minister, PJ Patterson, as on both structure. Yeah? One room, both structure. Yes? And they, Triple X, was busy opening those houses. Them then I cut ribbon too. So I don't know, all of a sudden now, Triple X, you're having a fit. Yes? All of a sudden now, brother. Fearhead chip. What can go so? Eh? The Prime Minister is giving out Airbnb houses now to the poor people, making them are wealthy. Because Triple X, one of that house now that this present government is giving our most vulnerable is over $5-6 million house. Some of them is more than that. All 8-9 million house. Eh? So why should not the Prime Minister have the privilege to go and open them and hand them their keys? Porsche used to do it. So what is the problem now? Triple X?
At the house that we might give it. And I post it on social, and the people them was so damn gullible and fool. I say one thing about my Prime Minister, he might build house. You are going to go down your constituents. I have a post. Say I build third house with 13 people, not 13 house now. 13 people in your constituency. You have to build a modernized living facility for these people, for them people have to live in. Hombre, I don't care when nobody wants to say that are foolishness. People are talking about, oh, if the God said people are getting us. Foolishness.
Triple X, you're leader of the opposition. Oh, you don't see what happened, what day? Eh? What do you think I crumble? Remember now, Triple X, brother, just go easy this evening, Triple X. Because we have the ammunition for you, thing. Don't forget it. Because remember, you beat the Prime Minister, yes? And I said, why Prime Minister boss saying do this and do that. But Mark Golden, Triple X, yes? When the people of Fame area one house, when go in Bahamas, go build house for those people, low income house. Why you never build them? No, I make them rent to own it in a film era. Triple X. Remember now, this is where he's a member of parliament for and prospective prime minister. Eh? He never build a tent in a film area and give anybody down there. But you beat the present government because they might get Airbnb house. What can go so? Bad mind have taken you over. Triple X.
When nobody wants to say that are foolishness. People are talking about, oh, if the God say people are getting us. Foolishness. If you have demolished a block, you demolish an entire block for people. Why you have to build 13 houses for people going on? When you have hundreds of people down there, wouldn't it make sense?
Which block did he demolish? Triple X? Because for those people who is hearing Triple X now, they are going to run behind him because Triple X is being downright dishonest. That area, my viewers and subscribers, if my memory serve me correctly, that place was burned by criminals. Yes? A criminal burned down the people in place. And the Prime Minister decides to build them back. And my viewers and subscribers, if me wrong, you can tell me. Because unlike Triple X, I am not as dishonest as he is. But if my memory serves me correct, that was the same, the gang members, them burned down a portion of house in that area. And the Prime Minister says about building back. So I don't know what Triple X is talking about. Let's say the Prime Minister go down, go bulldozer down people's house and I build them back again. Nothing of the sort, Triple X. Nothing of the sort. So I don't know where you're going with these lies. And for the people who are misguided and because you claim say you're bright. Yes. So you have a bright. So you're bright, Triple X. Everything you talk, people, I will call it gospel. No, it's not so. You must stop lying to the people. Triple X.
13 houses for people going on. When you have hundreds of people down there, wouldn't it make sense you build a high-rise building so that multiple people can go in at the dwelling? Multiple apartments can get for people going on. When I go talk about when you build apartment building, a ghetto you build. So hold on. When the apartment building them build in a New Kingston, an apartment, but when them build in a Seaview and Waterhouse, I get up. Hold on, man. The same thing them would call ghetto, because the same one city block it a built on, When it build in a Bombard, Uptown, and a New Kingston, an apartment complex. But when it build in a Waterhouse and Seaview, a projects, alright, never ask you a question. If a man come here your yard as a contractor and you have a house to build your yard, and the man tell you say within 1 year, he might have done build your 3-bedroom house, kitchen, bathroom, and living room. And you give me money to do it, and you give me the go ahead, and you get the plans and everything finalized. And you go and go foreign and come back in a 6-month time. 6 month time when you come back, the foundation just a done big. You have 6 more months. And say, don't worry about it, man. The house I got done within a year. If when you come back in a 1 year time, you go back a foreign and come back in a 6 months time. When I come back in a 6 month time, how you see at those foundation lane and still go up, and you see about 5 block lane. Are you still going to look at him and say, oh, you know, say it's a good contractor this? Him tell me say 1 year have done, but him go through some problems and him say him
You're just simply be very much dishonest here, Triple X. Because you and I know that would not be the case. You and I know say if that was the case, trouble I got it. Yes, you know that. But don't come put the Prime Minister in that scenario that you are trying to paint Triple X. Don't bother with it, brother. Don't bother with that. Because it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Do not be so dishonest. Yeah? Do not be so dishonest.
Him only lay 6 block. Maybe give him 1 more year to see if it can be done with the house. Or are you going to run the contractor there and find a better contractor that has the competence to build the house?
So all right. Following your reasoning, Triple X, you're now trying to say say Prime Minister is incompetent. Mark Golding can't look how Mark Golding plays. Look. Mark Golding have been the leader of the opposition now for almost 5 years. Yes? Mark Golding is one of the richest men in Jamaica. And as I stated earlier, Mark Golding gonna Bahamas, gonna build low income houses for people over there. Why did not Mark Golding build some house in a film area? Triplex. Why? This is a man that you say are your leader. Yes? You can criticize the government, the prime minister all you want. But what better have Mark Golding did? And Mark Golding is a wealthy man. Yeah, so why Mark Golding never have some confidence in the people who he is leading? Why he not show love to the people I lead? No matter what you say, even if I social housing and the prime minister is giving out, people are very happy about it. It's only dishonest people like you, Triple X, is fighting against the good things that is happening.
House or complete house? Are you going to still take your money and give that? So if you now go take your personal money and invest in a contractor who is not living up to the standards that he has promised you that he would live up to, why are you going to take the government, the entire Jamaica, and give to a substandard contractor? We have a substandard government running Jamaica that is full of nothing but promises.
Yes, substandard government. Where? Where's that substandard? Where in the world, Triple X, do you see a perfect government? Where? Where in the world? Yeah? Which part in the world is there a perfect government? You know, I'm not talk about Triple X. And nobody can blame you to support your party if so they say. But go away with the garbage.
But they are great at marketing, because one thing about them people, one thing about them politicians, them know how to talk things, make it sound good. Add on to prosperity, promises made and promises kept. Move your promise we say you say road them are go nice, and you fix 3 roads.
Everything cannot be done at the same time, Triple X. Everything cannot be done at the same time. Everything takes time, right? Because of the poor management of your government when PJ Patterson was there for 18 and a half long years. Yes, he promised Triple X that he will give us road free by 2003. That never happened to Triple X. It never happened. So all of a sudden, you expect something that never happened in a 8.5 years, if it happened in a 9. What can go so? And in those in those years, there was no disaster that was hitting the world. Yes? In 2008, my viewers, subscribers, when Mr. Bruce Golding was the Prime Minister, we know what happened. There was a recession. Yes? And for about one or 2 years, the world ended up in a problem. And we know what happened in 2020. So the government, the GLP government always get the government when they have the most crisis to attend to. The PMP have never faced any crisis as what the GLP government have faced. And they have come out of it with flying colors. But here is now Triple X now. I got beat up in chest and I rub him out. Let's say PMP is better than GLP. Nonsense. Let's see look at more over.
Out of 3,000 promises which made and promises kept. Foolish is your talk.
Yeah, you can cover them as
We
well.
can't sleep at night time with the window them open and we door them open. And what you do? Reduce the murder rate. But people
Hear this madman, my viewers and subscribers. Yes, of course, we all know that the Prime Minister in 2016 made that commitment, right? And it never happened at the same time. In my viewers and subscribers, the Prime Minister and his minister, right? Them find the money putting the resources in the police force. And after all of these years, my viewers, where Peter Bunting and these fight against the crime fighting tool to help to bring down the crime rate, them fight it down, and the government put resources in the police force. And now that we are seeing the result, Triple X cannot be accept what is happening. You know, many years, my viewers and subscribers, even when God said things, it doesn't mean that it will happen the same time it happen, right? Most of the time, the Creator Himself give men prophecies, and years after, hundreds of years after, before it fulfilled. Yes, comparing to a little man. A little man, where by faith the man say, all right, if I make, we can sleep in the window and do it. It never happened in many years. But many of us cannot sleep with our windows even half open. Because at a crime rate down by 40, almost 44%, my viewers and subscribers, we are on a good road. Yes, but here in Triple X, a beat the government.
Still a broke house and a thief. Car thief in his up even. Car thief in the highest it has ever been in Jamaica.
My viewer, this is a guy that was working on Nationwide. We thought that he was a very intelligent and a very bright guy. But clearly, this is not the case. Because here is Triple X now. I go blame the government for broken man a thief car. Eh? I mean, mighty God. I can't understand this guy. How on earth the government, everything all done at the same time? Right? Our biggest problem is the murder rate. Right? And we have get that down to a reasonable amount, my viewers. There's no way that everything can be done at the same time. But here is Triple X. I'll bring stone and fire on the government. Because even no that we are now a little bit more safer. Triple X feel to understand, him fully understand, but he's just being downright dishonest. Downright dishonest. But let's hear some more.
Burglary up, white collar crime up, fraud up. You put your money in our bank account, you have to set some every minute you have to check your portal to see if your money gone. Every time you swipe your card, you have to check your card. Check your bank account. You're free.
Then I show you have bigger account Triple X. Make you check the amount of minutes a night. But we all know Triple X that the scammers is out. Yes? They're out enough. You should know that, Triple X. Right? So you have to check what you have, but thank God, Triple X, you are so blessed now under this government that you can have several vehicles a drive. Things are going for you now, Triple X, but you're still a complain. God, I will take away your blessing because you're too ungrateful. Yes? You have prospered so much under this government, and you are pretending like you are one in the hungry belly. But if let's hear a little bit more from him.
If you use your bank account now, because fraud is rampant, those are crimes too. He promised the ICI are going to be able to investigate politicians and them are do foolishness. He promised politicians are going to disclose all of them assets and disclose where the money come from. No! Them literally are trying to neuter the investigator bodies them. Them promise.
You're talking about the criminal organization, like the Integrity Commission, Mr. Triple X? Is that what you are making reference of? Because them not have no integrity number. But it's okay, Triple X. One day, when the shoes go on the other foot, then you will know what this government is facing. But let's hear some more from him before
they go to the hospital, them are going to get all of what them need. All of what them need to can provide proper health care to the Jamaican populace. Them go buy one drill for $30 million when they could buy one for $4. I want to talk about the drill, talk about the CT scan.
But what do you know about these things, Mr. Triplex? Because you're just following from what your wannabe health minister is saying, and you have seen what have happened to him. He's facing lawsuits because if I run off him out and I chat foolishness when you don't understand. And here you are now, Triple X, a fella, you're not so sensible leader. Yes, Mr. Dawes. Mm? So I don't know. I mean, you're not a surgeon, Mr. Triple X. So you would know what is happening there. You would know what is happening there, brother. So why are you behaving like that? We all know that the health system needs more work. No question about that. It's not perfect. We know it's not perfect, Triple X. I myself would love it to improve even more. But everything can done at the same time, Triple X. You must be realistic and be fair. Yes? But I don't expect anything better from you. At all. Triple X.
Machine them with them buy, we don't know how much them pay for it. Talk about all of the laparoscopic surgical equipment with them buy, we don't know how much them do it. Shaggy and friends, they are Jamaica for years. I keep fundraiser.
Well, my viewers, let me make you hear a little bit we must say about Shaggy and Friends, because this is the only point, my viewers, that I would not to disagree with him.
Once upon a time, when me dey on practicum, you know, when me dey on bombard in practicum, when me dey at UTech, I do nursing, I'm set so I'm go down a children's hospital. Every single piece of equipment in the ICU have one little plaque, because everything where Shaggy and Friends buy, them put one little plaque on it, one little gold plaque, donated by Shaggy and Friends. Shaggy and Friends. Every single piece of equipment in the ICU donated by Shaggy and Friends. Every single piece. It come like a Shaggy and Friends own the ICU. When they go in a surgery, everything in there donated by Shaggy and Friends. Everything. First of all, they used to call it Shaggy Hospital. So the nurse them and doctor they used to call it. Welcome to Shaggy Hospital. And because of the greediness of this government, they are going to look on the people, them have the money, sit down in our account, tell them, say, when they don't build the operating theater, we will buy the equipment. The government have to talk about, we need the money that was supposed to be done to hand over to government. Moving up.
All right, Triplex. I think that's enough. But my viewers, as far as that particular final argument that I am going to allow him to make, I myself was a bit disappointed with the outcome of that Shaggy situation, because it was not the government who fight against that plan so much, but I would put alcohol blame, because the government, the person who was trying to jog Shaggy's reputation through the mud, I think that the government should have relieved that person of his or her job, because the good work that Shaggy did to the children's hospital, I myself is very hurt about that, because it shouldn't be. I mean, the person who was bringing Shaggy's reputation into disrepute, that person should have been relieved of his job, because what Shaggy have done to the hospital, my viewers, we know that he did a lot of good work. His donations that he have donated have really helped the hospital, and I'm so glad, I'm so hurt to know now that he's no longer doing it, because of how they were trying to mar his reputation, and I've never heard about that. So that is the only agreement that I would not disagree with Triple X on. But everything else in talk, my viewer, before that is rubbish. It's rubbish. So my viewers, drop full comments, yes, on this particular situation, because I perceive that Triple X is just downright dishonest on most of his points that he made. Because he's expecting too much at too early. And he's not going to give the government a turtle because he's very much against the government. So they must do it in no time. Everything must come to perfection in 2 years. What indeed can go so? So my viewers, drop your comments in the comment section as it relates to Mr. Triple X rant and his broadside, my viewers, against the government. So until another video, please remember to like, share, and to subscribe to the channel. Yeah. So until another video. Good evening.